Hey, how's it going guys? Welcome back to Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Now I know I've been saying this every time at the start of each Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video that it's been a while since I've been playing this game or pretty much posted a video about it. Right, so there's two reasons. One, my exams are pretty much around the corner a few weeks back, and now I'm done with exams. Right, so exams have to be my first priority. So that's done. And secondly, I've been leveling up my units with a lot of love and care, and now we're finally able to, go and take down the more serious stages. Right, so we're here at the Chamber of the Fallen. We're gonna take down Rebirth of the Intangir, or however you wanna pronounce it. Right, so you can see I've cleared it surprisingly, right, and then it's all thanks to the good allies that I have. Let's pick one. Okay, this is good. We're gonna go with Kefka as an ally, right? And boom, here's my team. Right, it's such a big difference since the previous video. Right, so here we are having my all max team setup. Right, we have Chizuru as well as a 6-star Cecil, or whatever, Cecil. Right, so 6-star max level Cecil is the bomb, man, seriously. And we have Warrior of Light, Kuja, as well as Terra. So this isn't my full setup yet, right? Because Terra slot is supposed to be swapped with Lena, and Lena is not at max level, so I'm just putting Terra in for the time being. Right, so without further ado, let's get into battle. Let's take down this guy once again. Right, so what we have here is Chizuru having auto shell, which doesn't really matter here. Right, so Warrior of Light is in charge of doing the full break. So full break here is important at the late game of, at the late part of this game, because you need to start doing like status move and stuff like that on, bosses. If not, it is super difficult to kill. Right, so you can see full break downs is attack, defense, magic, and spirit. Right, 4 of them. So Cecil here, for the first few turns, I'm just gonna give Chizuru bravery. Alright, Chizuru's going for the barrage. Kuja is gonna go for Thunder Guard with Kefka. So here, what you wanna do is Elemental Chain. Right, so Elemental Chain is cast by doing 2 of the same elements together, pretty much side by side, like one after another. So of course Kefka is the one doing the massive damage here because his magic is definitely way higher than Kuja. So Kuja is gonna send his first Thunder Guard, and then followed by Kefka's Thunder Guard, and Kefka's Thunder Guard is gonna get an Elemental Chain in which is gonna buff his damage. Right, so there we go, Kuja followed by Kefka. So note the Elemental Chain there. Right, Terra's gonna go for Firaga for now, and Chizuru having Elemental Chain as well because of his weapon. Right, having Fire Element. So he's gonna drift off to sleep, and you can see that his defense is currently up. So Warrior of Light have to constantly go for the full break. Right, other than that, we're gonna go ahead with Focus, boost magic attack and spirit for all allies. So this is where we're gonna kind of buff Kefka, Terra, and Kuja's magic attack. So we're gonna go for Thunder Guard Chain again. Right, you can see that obviously did more damage than the previous turn because of the magic boost there. Right, Chizuru with the barrage followed with Terra's Firaga. Right, hopefully you can pull off an Elemental Chain once again. Yeah, pull it off. Right, so unfortunately we can't kill him off in like 2 turns, so he's gonna attack us. So if the full break, the damage is gonna be reduced. So even with break, reduce magic attack, reduce attack, you can see that he still does a heck ton of damage. Right, so Cecil is gonna go with the Kuraja. So the good thing about 6-star Cecil is he has Kuraja, so he's actually a tank, but as a support role as well. So he's pretty much 2 roles here, a tank as well as support. Right, so Terra, once again, Terra can use Cura, but of course Lena will be better because Lena have Kuraja and Cheer. Right, Cheer is important, which is why I'm actually farming for Lena's level now. But going for the Thunder Guard Chain again. and once again full break, and this will pretty much end the battle. Right, so the battle is a lot easier with breaks and all sorts of debuff. Right, so make sure you have like break units like Warrior of Light or Van. Right, these two are one of the few main powerhouses unit that have break. If I remember correctly, there's one more. I can't remember her name. Right, it's the one that just came out recently, the Final Fantasy Tactics unit. Right, so Agrius, something like that. Right, so with that, you can see that I've safely cleared this battle once again, Intangir. So, and the first time clear will give you Enhancer. Right, so let's give you a bit of... Who did I equip the Enhancer with? Is it Cecil? Yeah, Enhancer. Right, so Enhancer gives you 82 attack as well as 23 magic. So that's a lot. That's pretty much like one of my highest weapon. Right, so Chizuru is equipping this Chirigiraden, whatever. Okay, so we got this from the event not too long ago, using the Mock King event. So this plus 80 attack comes with fire attribute as well. Right, so other than that, yep, that's pretty much my main team as of now. Of course, as I mentioned, Terra is going to be replaced with Lena. Once Lena hits, max level with Cheer and stuff like that, then she'll be in, Terra will be out. Right, so other than that, pretty much Kuja will be going out once any sort of 6-star unit comes in. Right, so Chizuru will be pretty much my main attacker and stuff like that. So my setup is pretty much 1 offense, 2 tanks, and 2 magic attacker as of now. Right, so with this, hopefully, it's quite satisfying having a comeback with this team. There is so many battles that I can't take down because I do not have break, I do not have a proper tank, I do not have a proper, status move and stuff like that. Right, so having break and stuff like and other debuff really makes the game so much easier. Right, and I suggest you guys to really go and farm up those units that really have all these kind of skills. Right, if you want to check which unit have whatever skills or upcoming awakening, you can go check out the Brave Exvius wiki. I'm sure they provide a lot of info over there as well. Right, so with this, gonna end this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Leave a like if you did, and then I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.